welcome to Canadian Politics is Boring.
Hello, dear listeners.
Oh God, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen.
We have a very sorry apology because today is not going to be a normal episode. You won't have us for 20 minutes in your brain.
Say it.
Ear holes.
There you go.
Your ear holes will feel somewhat empty today for roughly 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much we talk about nothing. We've got a special announcement, haven't we, Jesse?
Yes, we do. Yes, it's very exciting. It kind of sucks that we don't really have an episode today, but we're going to make up for it with what's coming in the coming days.
Yeah. So basically, between the 1st and the 25th of December, we will be releasing a daily episode that has a festive theme. And
they're mini episodes, little like 3 to 5, maybe 2 minutes, somewhere around, just tiny little tidbits, little something for you to just nibble on.
It's just an experiment. We will go back to normal. This isn't like reality for you to accept. This is just temporary. We're just gonna go. We're gonna have a little break in January because we haven't stopped since last March doing a weekly show. We've actually. By the time we've done this, we'll be close to 75 episodes in less than a year. So,
wow. Look at us go.
I feel like a rest. Do you feel like a rest?
So anyway, tell all our listeners what they can expect. Like, what is this? You're like, okay, I'm just going to say, Reese invented a holiday.
Yeah, I didn't invent a holiday. I
discovered a holiday.
I discovered a holiday that was in my mind that no one had heard of before.
Right.
And then what we've done is we've backtracked and we've created traditions around this holiday that didn't exist until we thought of it.
Right.
So this is the Winter Festival of Unaligned Celebration Advent Calendar, or WFUCAC.
Happy WFUCAC.
Happy WFUCAC. What do you do with your family on WFUCAC, Jesse?
I boil a ham.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. We fill a sack with potatoes and throw it off a cliff.
Oh, we do that too. It's very traditional.
Yeah.
WFUCAC.
I thought that was a UK thing.
No.
It is that you do in Canada.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, lots of potatoes and PEI, right? So we the night before WFUCAC begins, we drive to PEI in the middle of the night, and we fill a sack full of potatoes that we've dug out of various farms. And then we drive. I mean, we pay the bridge toll, of course, but then we drive back under the cover of night with our sack of potatoes in the trunk. And then come morning, all the children wake up. Oh, Daddy, it's time to throw potatoes in a sack off of the roof at people! Yay! And
classic WFUCAC,
right? And then we wait for
so many treasured memories as well.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And oftentimes they want to just pelt people with individual potatoes, but we're like, no, children, we have to throw the entire sack at once and see if we can hit someone. So
wow, it does more damage. It's just the tradition. My favourite part was the culmination of WFUCAC, where old Dave breaks into your house and you have to hide your face from him.
Because old Dave likes faces.
He likes faces, exactly. So if he doesn't see your face, you get a small piece of marzipan. But if he does see your face, he gets to punch you violently in the ribs. But they've changed it these days to make it more acceptable. Instead, he just punches you in the face. So
right. I mean, that makes more sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Except that would make it seem like Dave doesn't like faces. No, it's not that Dave likes faces. It's that Dave likes punching faces.
Exactly. Yeah. He sees a face, he wants to punch it.
So my neighbors have started putting up photos of themselves on the walls to confuse Dave, so they can hear him coming because he just starts punching the walls.
And I don't know if you know this, but the Victorians were the first ones to do that, to confuse Dave.
Dave is very old.
David's very old. Well, and we all know that he lives on the equator, and he operates a small marzipan mine.
You ever try to mine marzipan? It's very difficult.
It is which is why he's got the last of the dinosaurs there to help him. So
right,
and then he departs on a skidoo that can fly.
Yep.
With two of his chosen dinosaurs, Frederick and Allison.
Allison the Velociraptor and Frederick the Albertosaurus.
Yeah, the two best ones, and they go off, and I don't know. It's such a rich tale.
I'm engaged. I'm listening.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to sit back and just drink a nice cup of hot melted
beef juice.
Beef juice. Yeah. Exactly. As it's wonderful. Anyway,
you figured beef juice was pre-melted anyway, but no, you have to melt it again.
You have to melt it
which
again.
Means you have to add some gelatin so that it congeals, and then And then melt it.
Exactly.
Into a nice hot beef juice.
Look at us getting all nostalgic and going off on a tangent
Right?
on it. Can I just throw one last tradition?
Of course, Reese.
So we all remember the sack of potato throwing.
How could we forget? We talked about it about 60 seconds ago.
I know exactly. It's like it was yesterday. So the other,
or 60 seconds ago.
we all know the other vegetable that WFUCAC revolves around.
Rutabagas.
Rutabagas, yeah.
Right, of course.
And what happens is you have a bowl of rutabagas.
You need a big fucking bowl.
And they're floating in bleach. And what you have to do is you have to close your eyes and using just your mouth and one little finger, you have to fish one out. And of course, you don't want to get bleach in your eyes, so it's very dangerous.
Or your mouth.
Or your mouth is very hazardous. Some people, they say shave your mustache because otherwise it'll be blonde by the time you've finished, even if it was like a dark shade of brown or. So the rutabaga,
bobbing for bleached rutabagas.
Yeah, the rutabaga bleached bob is. But we all like to live on the edge. So. What the point we're getting at is that this is just a little tease. I mean, the rest of the stuff is going to be more based on fact. It's not just a holiday that we're making up.
Right. We're not making this up. What are you talking about? This is a old Welsh tradition, WFUCAC, that you've brought over to North America.
So iron the WFUCAC vest that is traditionally worn.
Made of felt?
Yeah, dust the icing off the top of the WFUCAC glistening beret that children don.
They what?
Wear on their heads.
They wear the icing from a glistening berry on their heads.
No, they just blow the... I don't know.
No, this is good. I want to go where this is going. This is...
So,
don't backtrack.
So the reason they have a glistening beret that the children wear, but you have to dust the icing off it, is a tradition because they throw handfuls of icing powder at each other.
Right, of course.
So by the time you bring it out the next year, you've got to dust it off before you wear it. So it has to be clean at the start, but by the end, you want it ideally to be caked in as much icing dust as possible. And the tradition is, in the Edwardian era in England, the child with the most dust on his glistening beret
would to eat that week.
No, the parents would choose them as their favourite for the remaining year. So they would, I love you more. You will have a better birthday present. We will give you more food than your brothers and sisters, and
publicly shame your brothers and sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
In front of you.
Exactly. Remind them how much they let everyone down. So. WFUCAC.
WFUCAC.
Oh, God. WFUCAC. So, tomorrow will be our first episode, and we can't wait to share these festive Canadian politics stories. Do you realize how hard it is to find
25 Christmas Canadian politics stories?
I'm bending the rules. That sometimes it's got nothing to do with politics. Sometimes it's just vaguely happened during the winter. But anyway... It'll be fun. So happy WFUCAC. The Winter Festival of Unaligned Celebration Advent Calendar is coming tomorrow.
Huzzah! Go WFUCAC yourself.
Go WFUCAC yourselves and your family and those you care about.
Go WFUCAC yourselves and your family.
And all who you love. Go just find a stranger in the street and WFUCAC them. It is the season to spread merriment. So... Bye. Oh, fuck. 3, 2, 1.
Children, do as you're told. WFUCAC is here and people die from the cold.
I'm crying, I'm alone like no one. Everyone's family has visited and it's just me.
Don't rhyme WFUCAC
with anything. Don't rhyme WFUCAC with anything at all.
Not even the same word.
This is the Advent WFUCAC calendar.
Oh, look! A dead boar.
Oh, look, a boiled ham.
Oh, yay! Slapped lubed thighs.
Someone killed a relative with a bag of potatoes.
Right off the roof and into their skull.
Let's melt the hot, congealed beef.
And drink it by the fireplace while we tell stories of World War II.
I've ironed my WFUCAC vest.
Your felt WFUCAC vest looks great.
It was my great-grandfather's and has been handed down to every idiot in my family.
And never washed once.
Or twice.
That would make sense.
What are you going to do for WFUCAC?
WFUCAC? The holiday that you can't remember how to pronounce?
Let's just do the chorus.
I'm gonna WFUCAC, WFUCAC, I love you so. WFUCAC, WFUCAC,
I'll die in the snow. We're all going to get frostbite. Our hands will snap off.
I won't be able to text 911 with my snapped off fingers.
Oh my God, should we have another go?
No, it's perfect.